Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is just a super tiny session just to give you guys a taste of how Reiki could feel and what it can do for you. Reiki is used for medical purposes, financial purposes, emotional purposes, relationship purposes, lots of things that Reiki can be used for. What I'm setting the intention for today is for whatever is for your highest and best good, that the Reiki will work with you on that. If you have something more specific that you would like the Reiki to focus on for yourself, feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention for yourself. Just you want to keep in mind that you want to keep that intention on you, not on somebody else. Okay, so you have to be adjusting that intention for the Reiki to help you with something personally. Ba-bum. If you're not here for the live broadcast, you can watch this later and still get just as much good from the Reiki as from the live. Why? Because energy is not limited by time or space. So that's why you don't have to be right here in front of me. We can do this on the computer. And that's also why you don't have to be here right now as I'm explaining things. Okay, so what else do we need to know? After the 5 minutes of Reiki, we'll be going into 5 minutes of questions. And that's where you get a chance to ask things that you would like to know about Reiki, or that you would like to know about psychic stuff or mediumship. Or if you just will have a question you want me to read for you real quick, that is all free game once we get into the question period of things. Please excuse my shirt. It's kind of suitcase shirt. I packed it for my trip and didn't wear it on my trip. And I looked at it today and I thought, I want to wear it. And I do not iron. It's against my religion. So, um, not literally, being sarcastic. Anyway, let's get started with the Reiki, shall we? All right, so we're starting Reiki at 12:22. That means at 27 after the hour, it will be finished up. Hello there, Shakoya. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? What are you using your Reiki for today, my dear? Angela Lukes, hello, hello. To keep your anxiety good and for a smooth move. Woohoo! You have a move coming up? Yay. Very cool. For improved communication with a particular person. Woot woot. That sounds exciting. La da 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 da, la da da da. Gotcha, gotcha. Hope is always a good start towards manifesting, you know? We'll take it. And let it begin with me. Let this be the moment now. Can you tell I'm remembering an old hymn from my childhood, but not all the words are coming straight to me? I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's the Prayer of St. Francis. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let this be the moment now. something about peace eternally. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. I think there's more, but like I said, I don't remember it all. We have 2 more minutes of Reiki. And we're down to 1 more minute left of the Reiki before we move into questions. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap the Reiki up. And now I'm going to set my timer, and you guys can start firing questions at me, and we'll answer a few questions. We've got 5 minutes. Only 4 people in the room. I think we can answer everybody's question in 5 minutes. I would be surprised if we didn't. Angela Lukes would like a COD. You had like 3 cards, 4 cards flip around, but I'm going to take the one that actually turned over face up. Going to be nosy and peek at the other 3. Yeah, we're going to take the one that's face up. So, Ms. Angela, what you have here is the Chariot. I think there's going to be lots of movement in a vehicle today. If there wasn't within the past 24 hours, there will be within the next 24 hours. Polly Huberly, you didn't say hi during Reiki time, but we're glad you're here. Polly wants to know, will her business successfully move to a better location? Polly, I want to make this more specific, because if I answer this and the answer turns out to be yes, this could be sure like 82 years from now. So let's make this more specific. If you have a specific location, then you can say something like, will my business successfully move to the location that I have in mind by the end of this year, or whatever is an appropriate time frame. But let's make this a lot more specific so we get a more specific answer that's actually going to be more helpful for you, okay? You like car traveling, huh? Shakoya Wilkins. I should know that. You're always driving somewhere when I talk to you. COD. COD for Shakoya. Shakoya. This is the Four of Cups, and in most decks, I call this my pity party card. Not in this deck. By the way, we're using the Tarot Grand Lux for those of you who are wondering, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, if it's Grand Lux or Grand Lux, but it looks like Grand Lux. L-U-X-E. So in this card, Sequoia, I see this as somebody praying. I mean, it just really obviously looks to me like somebody is absolutely praying. So this tells me that either you've done some praying within the past 24 hours or you will be. And this is praying with certain intent. There is a request that is strong on your heart as you're making this prayer, Sequoia. Okay, so if your current lease is up, we want to know. If it's up at the end of September, that means you have to be moved out by the end of September. You're quite welcome, Sequoia. La, da, da, da. Will Polly successfully move her business? Will her business move successfully to a better location than the one that she's been at by the time her lease is up that she has currently? La, la, da, da, da. Okay, so what we have here is a yes, but I'm looking at some of the details we've got coming up too, so I can give you a little bit more information, honey. I think you're going to get a better location for about the same price as what you're paying for wherever you are right now. I don't think it's the location that you're hoping for, the location that you have in mind, because it comes up that you are trying to manifest a particular location. I don't think it's going to be that one. And I also feel like even when you're in this location, even though it's an upgrade, it's a better location, I still feel like you're going to want to upgrade again the next chance that you have. And it's really important for you as you're doing this, it's really important about who you have helping you with this move and making sure that they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing right down to the last detail, because it looks to me like there's somebody that's helping you with this move that some things are falling through the cracks. They're not handling everything in the way that you would like them to, or in an appropriate manner. And it may be that it's just that there's so much to do. There's energy around here that feels like hectic, rush, and that may be impacting why things are falling through the cracks for this person. So it may be also a good idea to get more help in the move and be able to take some of the responsibilities off of this person. And this person is not you that I'm talking about. This is somebody helping you. You may want to get more helpers than what you have in mind right now for the move, because I think this person may crack under the pressure, to be honest with you. Okay, so technically answer is yes, definitely things to consider and improve there. You're quite welcome, Sequoia, Tammy Bambi. I'm sorry, honey, the timer's already gone off. You'll have to catch me tomorrow, but I'm glad to see you in the room. It's been a while. Glad you're here. Universe, love, good morning, good morning. Glad you made it in this morning. How are you, sweetie? You're quite welcome, Polly. Their current relationship and with financial. Okay. So like Reiki type of help, or like you need clarity reading type of help, universe? You're quite welcome. And basically what you got right there, Polly, is a sample of what a one question reading would be like that somebody would order from my website. I try to answer the question and give as much detail as I possibly can, as much insight to help the person move forward productively. La, da, 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 da. Universe love, still waiting for your answer. Reiki type help or clarity type help? Love you too, honey. Love you too, honey. Have you seen the Capricorn's July forecast yet? I know I got them out really late, but they're very detailed. My new monthly forecasts are very detailed, and they're broken down into particular time frames. So, Tammy, you could still look at like the 19th through the 25th and find out a lot of information about current time, and then the 26th through the 31st hasn't happened yet. Need clarity. Okay. So you've got two different situations you need clarity on. If you have just two questions, Universe Love, I would say probably you could just order a 2-question reading from me and I could do that for you. But if you have more than 2 questions, more than 1 question on each topic, you might want to consider a live reading with me. I do 30-minute readings, and that gives you a chance to ask your 2 questions. And then if you have more than that, gives you a chance to ask more than that. And then also if if the answer to one of your questions brings up another question, we're right there working together. We can look at that on the spot. So that's an option that's available for you too. All of that stuff, well, easiest way to do that is just use my contact information. It's at the bottom of my pages on my website. Okay. All right. So everybody, it is time for me to take off and see what other kind of trouble I can get into today. Everybody, thank you for being here and hanging out with me. Thank you for sharing this video, especially with other people who may be able to find some use out of the Reiki. And thank you for the thumbs ups. And of course, thank you to those of you who order private readings and Reiki sessions from me. It is because of all of you guys' support at every single level that I am able to do what I love to do for my living. Everyone have a wonderful day. Peace out.